Hello everyone. Now let us learn some more 2D Sketcher commands in Autodesk Inventor. I'm selecting Start 2D Sketch icon and then selecting a plane. Now I'm going to sketch a rectangle. I'll finish sketch. I'll extrude this. I'll say OK. Now I'll sketch on the face of this. So I'm going to explain about project geometry and other commands here. So if I select project geometry, we have already used this in previous videos, but as a uh, as a geometry, construction geometry, we have used it. Now it will be part of the sketch. So I have extracted the edges. Now I'll draw other two sides. Now it is like a rectangle now. So I'll finish sketch. So I'll use extrude command to extrude a body exactly just to the edge of the bigger rectangle. So that is the use of extract edges or project geometry. Now let us make one more sketch. I'll go to origin and select same XY plane and I'll draw a sketch, a circle, and then finish sketch. I'll go to extrude, select this. Okay, by default it got selected. And now I'll go to more option here and enter a value of around 15 degrees angle. So now I want it smaller at the top, so I'll make it -15 or -10 is enough. Okay, and now let us learn one more option under project geometry. So I'll take a plane in the center of this cone. So I'll go to start 3D sketch. In this I'll just make a point in the center of this circle, at the center of the circle. Okay, I say finish sketch. Now select 3D model tab. Here we have planes, so we can create different planes based on the requirement. So I'll go to parallel to plane through point option, then it should be parallel to this one and passing through this point. So plane is created. Now if I go to 2D sketch icon and select the plane, the new plane which I created, and select project cut edges. So automatically that plane cuts the body. Those edges which are intersecting with the plane are automatically created now. I say finish. If I want to use those edges to create a body, I can use them. So I selected extrude, and if you see, since the plane intersected second body also, those edges are also created, but I don't want that to be part of the extrude I am going to make. So again I'll go to sketcher, double click the sketch and draw a rectangle and select that geometry and right click on that and make construction. Now that will not be part of the extrude which I am going to make. I said finish, extrude. Now you can see extrude is created. I'll right click on this plane and hide it, visibility. I'll click visibility, then it is hidden. So you can see it, the body is created which is tangent to the cone. Now for example, I'll show the sketch, make visibility, and there is one more option in project geometry itself. That let me go to 2D sketch again. I'll select this plane. There is project to 3D sketch. So here I'll draw a rectangle. I'll finish the sketch. I have drawn that rectangle on the plane which is under origin, that is XZ plane. Okay, now I'll go to this sketcher again and go to project to 3D sketch. So I select this plane and this sketch got projected on that face. That is, I say OK. So it is selected, it is created now. I'll go to surface commands here. I'll fill that up. I'll fill the geometry, that is boundary patch. I'm using only this one and I say OK. I'll explain these surface commands in a separate video. I'm just showing you here how the projected geometry can be used. So I am going to thicken command. Quilt. If you say quilt, it is a surface. So I am selecting the surface. I am then creating a new body and I am flipping this one and I say OK. You can see another body is created here, which is you know just offset of the conical surface. If you see here, can you see that? Okay. Now there is another option in project geometry toolbar. So let me again go to start. Before that, doing that, I'll import a sketch from AutoCAD. That is just I'll go to desktop. Here there is a test drawing. I'll say open. It is asking for a plane, on which plane it has to be placed. I am selecting plane and then it is asking for specify origin to place drawing. So I am selecting this origin point. I say it's an associative drawing underlay, means you using that sketch you can create associative body. So I'm now that sketch is imported here. You can see this is in the model tree, it is shown here. So if you highlight that, okay, that is selected. Now I'll go to start 2D sketch. Again I'll select the plane on which that geometry is imported. Then I'll go to project drawing geometry. So I'll draw a rectangle and it is projected. I'll close this. I'll finish the sketcher. Now if I extrude, I am using a new body because it cannot be united to the first body we created. So we have to use a new body. I'll use 50. Can you see that? Again, I'll make one more extrude because there are two separate sketches in that. That sketch is hidden. It is the imported geometry. So I am hiding that one and showing this one, which is under the first extrude. So visibility. So I'll extrude the second portion of it. Probably there is a small gap between the sketches, so it is unable to join them. So I'll create a separate body here. So I can say okay. Can you see? That's it. Thank you.